Have you ever been curious about whether animals talk to each other? How do birds know when to migrate, or bees decide where to find the best flowers? Well, it's not like they have group chats or conference calls, right? The world of animal communication is a fascinating realm which, while not as complex as human language, is rich in its diversity and effectiveness. When it comes to communication, humans mostly rely on words and language, but animals, they have a whole different ballgame going on. From the melodious songs of whales to the intricate dance of bees, animals use a wide array of methods to communicate. In the deep blue sea, whales use their hauntingly beautiful songs to communicate. These songs, which can travel vast distances underwater, are unique to each pod. They use these songs to coordinate hunting, warn each other of danger, and even to attract mates. It's like their own version of a mobile network, but instead of text messages, they have these magnificent melodies. Then there are birds. Have you ever woken up to the sweet symphony of bird songs? These melodies aren't just for your morning entertainment. Birds use these songs to communicate a variety of messages. From declaring their territory to attracting mates, each song has a purpose. Some birds even have alarm calls that warn others of approaching predators. And who can forget the humble honeybee? These tiny creatures have a fascinating way of communicating. When a bee finds a good source of nectar, it doesn't just buzz back home. It performs a complex dance known as the Waggle dance to tell its hive mates the direction and distance to the food source. It's like their own version of a GPS, but instead of a robotic voice, they have a lively dance. But not all animal communication is auditory. Many animals use body language to convey messages. A dog wagging its tail, a cat arching its back, or a gorilla beating its chest all convey specific messages to their peers. And let's not forget about chemical signals. Many animals, especially insects, use pheromones to communicate. From marking territory to attracting mates, these chemical signals play a vital role in the animal kingdom. To sum it up, animals communicate in a variety of ways. They use sounds like whale songs and bird calls to convey messages over long distances. They use body language to express their feelings and intentions, and they use chemical signals to mark their territory and attract mates. Each species has its own unique way of communicating, perfectly adapted to its needs and environment. So the next time you see a bird chirping, a bee dancing, or a dog wagging its tail, remember, you're witnessing a complex and fascinating form of communication. It's a reminder that we humans are not the only ones with something to say. In the grand tapestry of life, every creature, no matter how small, has a voice, and each voice, in its own unique way, enriches the symphony of nature.